that merry wanderer of the night. I jest to Oberon and make him smile when I, a fat and bean-fed horse beguiled, neighing in likeness of a filly foal, and sometime lurk I in a gossip's bowl, in very likeness of a roasted crab, and when she drinks, against her lips I bowl, and on her withered dewlap pour the ale. The wisest aunt telling the saddest tale, sometimes the 3-foot stool mistaketh me, then slip I from her bum and down topple she. And Taylor crying falls into a cough, The whole choir hold their hips and laugh, and waxen in their mirth and knees and swear. A merry hour was never wasted there.
Are we all met?
Pat! And here's a marvelous, convenient place for our rehearsal. This green plot shall be our stage. This hawthorn brake our tiring house, and we shall do it in action as we will do it before the Duke.
Meet your quints.
What sayest thou, Bully Bottom?
There are things in this comedy in Pyramus and Thisbe that will never please. Firstly, Pyramus must draw a sword to kill himself. Which the ladies cannot abide. How say you that?
No, but I'll lay your palace here.
I believe we must leave the killing hour all down.
Not a whit. I have advice to make all well. Write me a prologue and let the prologue seem to say we will do no harm with our swords, and that Pyramus is not killed indeed. And for the more better assurance, tell them that I, Pyramus, am not Pyramus, but Bottom the Weaver. This will put them out of fear.
Well, we shall have such a prologue.
Will not the ladies be afraid of the lion? Yeah, I'm afraid, I promise you.
Masters, you ought to consider with yourself to bring in, God shield us, a lion. Ah! A lion among ladies is the most dreadful thing, for there is not a more fearful wild fowl than your lion living, and we ought to look to it.
Therefore, another prologue must tell he is not lion.
Nay, you must name his name, and half his face must be seen through the lion's neck, and he must speak, saying thus, or to the same defect. Ladies, or fair ladies, I would wish you, or I would request you, or I would entreat you not to fear, not to tremble. My life be yours. You think I come hither as a lion, you're a picture of my life. No! I am a man as other men are, and there indeed, let him name his name, and tell them plainly he is Snug the Joiner. Alright, calm down. Alright, I know.
Well, it shall be so, but there is two hard things. That is, to bring the moonlight into the chamber, for you know, Pyramus and Thisbe did meet by moonlight.
Does the moon shine that night we play our play?
A calendar! A calendar. Look in the almanac. Find out moonshine.
Yes, it doth shine that night.
Why then may you live a casement at the great chamber window where we play open, and the moon may shine in at the casement.
Hey, or else one must come in with a bush of thorns and a lantern and say he comes to disfigure or to present the person of moonshine. Genius. Then there is another thing. We must bring in the wall in the great chamber, for you know, Pyramus and Thisbe did talk to the chink of a wall.
You can never bring in a wall.
No, I can.
What say you, Bottom?
Some man, or other, must present wall. And let him have some plaster or some loam or some rough cast about him to signify woe. And let him hold his fingers thus. And through that cranny shall Pyramus and Thisbe whisper.
I literally just said it.
Alright, yeah, fair play, come on.
Well, if that may be according to his cue, okay? No. Not now. Okay.
Ah.
Are we struggling here? So near the cradle of the fairy queen.
Ha ha ha!
Ha ha ha!
Ha ha ha!
Ha ha ha!
What a play to it. I'll be an auditor.
Ha ha ha!
Ha ha ha!
An actor too, perhaps.
Last one. Ha ha ha!
Ha ha ha!
Evaisicus.
Pyramus, speak. Thisbe, stand forth. Leave. Shh, shh.
Thisbe, the flowers of odious savours.
All doors! All doors!
Oses! Savours sweet, to have thy breath, my dearest Thisbe dear. But hark, a voice! Stay thou, but here a while, and by, I will to thee appear.
A stranger Pyramus than had played here.
Must I speak now?
Mary, must you? For you must understand, he goes but to see a noise that he heard and is to come again.
Most radiant Pyramus!
Oh my god.
Most lily white of hue, of colour like the red rose on triumphant briar, most brisky juvenile, and eke most lovely dew, as truest horse that yet would never tire. I'll meet thee, Pyramus, at Ninny's tomb.
Ninus? Two? Man, well, you must not speak that yet. That you answer to Pyramus. You speak all your parts at once, hues and all, and... Pyramus! Enter! Your cue is past. It's never tired.
As truest horse that yet would never tire.
That's why we're fair, Thisbe. I will only thine. That's good, isn't it?
Oh, monstrous. Oh, strange. We are haunted!
I'll lead you about around to park, to bush, to bread, to buy it. Sometime a horse I'll be, sometime a hound, a hart, a headless bear, sometime a fire. And near and back and grunt and back and burn! Like us, out, here, fire. At every turn.
I see that, Avery. This is to make an ass of me, to frighten me, if they could.
Oh, Bottom, thoughts changed. What do you see on thee?
What do you see? You see an ass of your own, do you? And Avery, I will not stir from this pace. Do what they can. I will walk up and down here, and I will sing that they shall hear. What?
Bless thee, Bottom. Bless thee. Thou art translated.
Little cock, so black of you, the rolling stony bills, the frost which none so true, the rain with little quill. You never sleep.
I pray thee, gentle mortal, sing again. My ear is much enamoured of thy note, so is my eye enthralled to thy shape. And thy fair virtues force perforce doth move me on the first view to say, to swear, I love thee.
Methinks, mistress, you should have little reason for that, and yet, to say the truth, reason and love keep little company together nowadays. Nay, I can blink upon occasion.
Oh, thou art wise, thou art beautiful.
Not so neither, but if I have enough wit to get out of this wood, I have enough to serve mine own turn.
Out of this wood do not desire to go. Thou shalt remain here whether thou wilt or no. I am a spirit of no common rate. The summer still doth tend upon my state, and I do love thee. Therefore, go with me. I'll give thee fairies to attend on thee, and they will fetch thee jewels from the deep, and sing whilst thou on placid flowers doth sleep. And I will purge thy mortal grossness, so that thou like an airy spirit go. Peace blossom, cobweb, moth and mustard seed.
Ready!
And I. And I. And I.
Where shall we go?
Be kind and courteous to this gentleman. Hop in his walks and gambol in his eyes. Feed him apricocks and dewberries, purple grapes, green figs and mulberries. The honey bags steal from the humblebees. And for night tapers, crop their waxen thighs to light the fiery glowworm's eyes, to have my love to bed and to arise. And pluck the painted wings of butterflies to fan the moonbeams from his sleeping eyes. Nod to him, elves, and do him courtesies.
Hail, mortal! Hail.
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 I cry your worships. Mercifully, I beseech thee. Your name, sir?
Colbourne.
Give my father's cobweb. Oh, I shall tell you more acquaintance. If I cut my finger, I shall make bold with you. Your name, honest gentleman?
Peace blossom.
I'll pray you commend me to Mistress Quest, your mother, and to Master Peace, God, your father. To Master Peace, blessing. I shall desire you more acquaintance too. Your name, honest gentleman?
Mustard seed.
Good Master Mustard Seed, I remember you. That same cowardly giant like Osprey have devoured many people of your kindred. They make my eyes watery now. I shall desire you more acquaintance too, good Master Mustard Seed.
Come! Wait upon him. Lead him to my bower. The moon, methinks, looks with a watery eye, and when she weeps, weeps every little flower, lamenting some enforced chastity. Tie up my lover's tongue. Bring him silently.
Read 3 hours then. Mine eyes are weak. Fold down the leaf where I have left to bed. Take not away the taper, leave it burning, and if thou canst awake by 4 the clock, I prithee call me. Sleep hath seized me wholly. To your protection I commend me, gods, from fairies and the tempters of the night. Guard me, beseech ye. How bravely thou becomest thy bed, fresh lily, and whiter than the sheets, that I might touch, but kiss, one kiss, rubies unparagoned, how dearly they do it. 'Tis her breathing that perfumes the chamber thus. The flame of the taper would bow toward her and would underpeep her lids to see the enclosed lights, now canopied under these windows, white and azure laced, with blue of heaven's own tinct. But my design, to note the chamber, I will write all down. There, the paintings, such and such windows, the adornment of her bed, the arras, figures, why such and such, and the contents of the story. Oh, but some natural notes about her body. Above 10,000 mean immovables would testify to enrich mine inventory. O sleep, thou ape of death, lie dull upon her. Come off, come off. 'Tis mine, and this will witness outwardly to the maddening of her lord. No more. To what end? Why should I write down this that's riveted, screwed to my memory? She hath been reading late. The tale of Tyreus. Here the leaves turn down where Philomel gave up. I have enough. Back to the trunk and shut the spring of it. Swift, swift, you dragons of the night, that dawning may bear the raven's eye. I lodge in fear. Though this a heavenly angel, hell is here. One, two, three. Time, time.
Awake, thou heart, awake. Thou hast slept well. Awake.
Strangeness of your story put heaviness in me.
Shake it off. Come on. Or is it Caliban, my slave, who never yields us kind answer?
No, 'tis a villain, sir, I do not love to look on.
As it is, I cannot miss him. He does make our fire, fetch in our wood, and serves in offices that profit us. What ho, slave Caliban? Thou earth, thou speak.
There's wood enough within.
Come forth, I say, there's other business for thee. Come thou tortoise, when? By poisonous slave got by the devil himself, upon thy wicked dam come forth.
As wicked do as ever my mother brushed with raven's feather from unwholesome fen, drop on you both. A southwest blow on you and blister you all over.
For this, be sure, tonight thou shalt have cramps. Side stitches shall pen thy breath up. Urchins shall forth at vast of night, that they may work all exercise on thee. Thou shalt be pinched thick as honeycomb, each pinch more stinging than bees that made 'em.
I must eat my dinner! This island's mine, by Sycorax my mother, which thou takest from me. When thou camest first, thou strokest me and made much of me. Wouldst give me water with berries in it, and teach me how to name the bigger light and how the less that burned by day and night. And then I loved thee, and I showed thee all the qualities of the isle. The fresh springs, brine pits, barren place and fertile. Cursed be I that did so! All the charms of Sycorax, toads, beetles, bats, light on you, for I am all the subjects that you have, which first was mine own king. And here you sty me in this hard rock, whilst you do keep from me the rest of the island.
Thou most lying slave, whose stripes may move, not kindness. I have used thee, filth, as thou art, with humane care, and lodged thee in mine own cell, till thou didst seek to violate the honour of my child.
Oh ho, oh ho. Would it have been done? Thou didst prevent me. I had peopled else this isle with Calibans.
Horrid slave! That which any prince of goodness will not take, being capable of all ill. I pitied thee, took pains to make thee speak, taught thee each hour one thing or other. And thou did not, savage, know thy own meaning, but wouldst cavil like a thing most brutish. I endowed thy purposes with words that made them known. But thy vile race, though thou didst learn, but had in it which good natures could not abide to be with, therefore wast thou deservedly confined to this rock, who hast to serve more than a prison!
You taught me language, and my profit on it is I know how to curse. The rat plague rid you for learning me your language. الطاعون الأحمر يقضي عليك لأنك علمتني لغتك.
Proceed hence! If thou neglectest, or dost unwillingly what I command, I'll rack thee with old cramps, fill all thy bones with aches, make thee roar, that beasts shall tremble at thy din!
So, slave. Hence.
To teach a soldier terms such as will enter at a lady's ear and plead his love suit to her gentle heart.
Your Majesty shall mock at me. I cannot speak your English.
Oh, fair Catherine, if you love me soundly with your French heart, I will be glad to hear you confess it brokenly with your English tongue. Do you like me, Kate?
不好意思, I cannot tell what is like me.
An angel is like you, Kate, and you are like an angel.
他在说什么？他说的是我像天使吗？
对，c'est Dieu qui t'a choisi.
I said so, dear Catherine, and I must not blush to affirm it.
天哪，这男人的话语充满了谎言。
What says ye, fair one? That the tongues of men are full of deceits?
Let the tongues of the men be full of deceits. That is the princess.
The princess is the better Englishwoman. If faith, Kate, my willing is fit for thy understanding. I know no ways to mince it in love, but directly to say, I love you. Then if you urge me farther to say, do you in faith? I wear out my suit.
收手吧，你 understand well.
Marry if you would put me to verses, or to dance for your sake, Kate, why you undid me. For the one I have neither words nor measure, and for the other I have no strength in measure, yet a reasonable measure in strength. If I could win a lady at leapfrog, or by vaulting into my shadow when my armour on my back, under the correction of bragging be it spoken, I should quickly leap into a wife. Or if I might buffet for my love, or bound my horse for her favours, I could lay on like a butcher, and sit like a jackanapes, never off. But before God, Kate, I cannot look greenly, nor gasp out my eloquence, nor have no cunning in protestation, only downright oaths, which I never use to urge, nor never break for urging. If thou canst love a fellow of this temper, Kate, whose face is not worth sunburning, who never looks in this glass for love of anything he sees there, let thine eye be thy cut. If thou canst love a fellow of this, take me. If not to say to thee that I shall die is true, but for thy love, by the Lord, no. If thou canst love me for this, take me. And take me. Take a soldier. Take a soldier, take a king. And what sayest thou then to my love?
Is it possible that I shall love the enemy of France?
No. It's not possible you should love the enemy of France, Kate. But in loving me, you will love the friend of France, for I love France so well that I would not part with a village of it. I will have it all mine. And Kate, when France is mine, and I am yours, then yours is France, and you are mine. No, Kate, I will tell it to thee in French, which I am sure will hang upon my tongue like a new married wife about her husband's neck, hard needs to be shook off. Nan pransu no tumai, enro varampotu. Inutai et France, quond possession de la moi. Let me see what then. Oh, sent to speed my speed. Soyez fagoa shinade en shibode. Quand vous avez le France Eiffel Paris. It is easy for me to conquer the kingdom now to speak so much more French. I will never move thee in French unless it be to laugh at me.
您的法语已经
你那法语说的比我说英语还要好。
No, Faith, it's not, Kate. But I speak in my tongue, and I, much truly falsely, must needs be granted to be much at one. But Kate, dost thou understand thus much English? Canst thou love me?
I cannot help.
Can any of your neighbours tell Kate? I'll ask them. Come. I know when you come into your closet at night, you'll question this gentlewoman about me. And I know, Kate, you will, to her, dispraise those parts of me that you love soundly with your great heart. But, good Kate, mock me mercifully, the rather gentle princess, for I love thee cruelly. If thou would ever be smiting, Kate, thou must therefore needs prove a good soldier breeder. Oh, no.
I do not know them.
No, 'tis hereafter to know, but now to promise. Do but now promise, Kate, you will endeavour for your French part such a boy, and for my English moiety take the word of a king and a bachelor. I'll answer you, la plus belle Catherine d'Omanchero should have been the désir.
您的法语已经足够心法我最聪慧的女子了。
Now fire upon my false French. By mine honour, in true English, I love thee, Kate. By which honour I swear thou dost not love me, and yet my blood begins to flatter the poor and untempering effects of my visage. Come, right? Your answer in broken music, for thy voice is music, and thy English spoken. Therefore, Queen of old Catherine, break thy mind to me in broken English. Wilt thou have me?
如果我的国王父亲被亚瑟所 please。
Too well to do the errand.
Aye, when my father was in Rome, she did.
What means my niece Lavinia by these signs?
Fear her not, Lucius. Somewhat does she mean. See, Lucius, see how much she makes of thee. Some reader will she ever go with the Aboy Colenia, never with more care read to her son than she hath read to thee. Sweet poetry until Zerata.
Canst thou not guess wherefore she plies thee thus?
My lord, I know not. Nor can I guess, unless some fits of frenzy possess her. For I have heard my grandsire self-loved, extremity of grief make me mad, and I have read Hegu of Troy, 1 month of sorrow, that made me to fear. Although my lord, I know my noble aunt loves me as dear as ever my mother did, and would not, but in fury, fright my youth, which made me down to throw my books and fly. Causeless, perhaps. But pardon me, sweet aunt, and madame, if my uncle Marcus go, I will most willingly attend your ladyship.
Lucius, I will.
Oh no, Lavinia. Marcus, what means this? Some book there is that she desires to see. Which is it, girl, of this? Open them, boy! But thou art deeper read and better skilled. Come and take choice of all my library, and so beguile thy soul till the heavens reveal the damned contriver of this deed. Why lift she up her arms in sequence thus?
I think she means that there were more than one confederate. In fact, I more there was, or else to heaven she heaves them for revenge.
Lucius, what book is that she tells it so?
Grandsire, this always metamorphosis my mother gave me.
The love of her that's gone, perhaps she called it from among the rest.
Soft, so easily she turns the leaves. Alpha, what would she find? Lavinia, shall I read? This is the tragic tale of Philomel, and treats of Tyrus' treason and his rape. And rape, I fear, was root of that annoy.
See, brother, see, note how she quotes the leaves.
Lavinia, without a surprise, sweet girl, ravished and round this phenomenon was, first in the rootless, vast and gloomy wood. See, such a place there is where we did aunt. Oh, I'd we never entered there, patterned by that the poet here describes. By nature made for murders and for rapes.
Why should nature build so foul a den unless the gods delight in tragedies?
Give signs, sweet girl. For ye and none but friend, what Roman lord it was does to do the deed.
Sit down, sweet niece. Brother, sit down by me. Apollo, Pallas, Jove, or Mercury, inspire me that I may this treason find. Brother, look here. Look here, look at me. This sandy plot is plain. Guide if thou canst, this after me. I have writ my name without the help of any hand at all. Cursed be the heart that forced us to this shift. Write thou, good niece, and here display at last what God will have discovered for revenge. Heaven guide thy pen to print thy sorrows plain, that we may know the traitors and the truth. she at rent?
Stupid. Chiron. The mattress.
What? What, the lustful sons of Tamora? Performers of this heinous bloody deed?
So slowly do you hear the wicked deeds so slowly do you see them?
Oh, calm thee, gentle lord. Although I know there is enough written upon this earth to stir a mutiny in the mildest thoughts, or even arms the minds of infants to exclaim. My lord, kneel down with me. My lord, kneel down with me. Lavinia, kneel. And kneel, sweet boy, the Roman Hector's hope. And swear with me as with the woeful fear and father of that chaste dishonored dame, Lord Junius Brutus swore for Lucrece's rape, that we will prosecute by good advice more to revenge upon these traitorous Goths, and see their blood, or die with this reproach.
To sure enough you knew how, but if you answer these bear-wolves, then beware. The devil wake she wind you one, she's with the lion deeply, still in league, and lures him whilst she playeth on her back. And when he sleeps, we should do what she list. You are young huntsman Marcus, let alone, and come I'll go get a lever brass, and with a guard who still will write these words and lay it by. The angry northern wind will come and blow these sands like Sybil's leaves abroad. And where is our lesson then? Boy, what say you?
I say, my lord, their mother's bedchamber should not be safe, for this base bondman to the yoke of Rome.
Aye, that's my boy. Thy father hath full oft for his ungrateful country done the like.
Uncle, so will I, if I live.
Come, go with me to my armory. I will feed thee, and we, my boy, shall carry from me to the Emperor's sons presents that I intend to send them both. Come, come, thou wilt do my message without naught.
I, with my dagger in their bosoms, grandsire.
No, boy, not so. I will teach thee another course. Lavinia, come. Marcus, look to my house. Lucius and I will go brave it at the court. I, my will be, sir, and will be waited on.
Where hast thou been, sister?
Killing swine.
Sister, where thou?
A solar wife hath a chatness in her lap, and munched, and munched, and munched. Give me, quoth I, the Rundi reach, the Runfi Ronan's cry. Her husband to Alapor gone, master of the tiger, but in a sylph I did a sylph, and like a rod without a tail, I'll do, and I'll do.
I'll give thee a wind,
Thy art kind,
And die another.
I myself have all the other, and very poor stay below. All the quarter that they know, eat the shipman's car. I will dream his dry as hay, sleep shall neither night nor day, hunger for his pet house live.
he shall live a man for me. Whereas 7 eyes 9 times 9, shall he dwindle pig and pie. Though his bark cannot be lost, yet it shall be 10 past toss. Look what I have.
Show me. Show me.
Here I have a pilot's tongue. Right as homeward he did come.
A drum, a drum. Macbeth doth come. The weird sisters hand in hand, posters of the sea and land, thus to go about, thrice to climb and thrice to mine, and thrice again to make up 9.
So foul and fair a day I have not seen.
How far is Coulter Forest? What are these? So withered and wild in their attire, that look not like the inhabitants of the earth, and yet are on it. Live you? Or are you aught that man may question? You seem to understand me. Each at once her choppy finger laying upon her skinny lips. You should be women, and yet your beards forbid me to interpret that you are so.
Speak! What are you?
Oh, hail Macbeth, hail to thee, theme of glance.
All hail, Macbeth. Hail to thee, Thane of Cawdor.
No.
All hail, Macbeth, that shalt be king hereafter.
No, I'm...
Good sir, why do you start and seem to fear things that do sound so fair? In the name of truth, are you fantastical? Or that indeed which outwardly you show? My noble partner you greet with present grace and great prediction of noble having and royal hope, that he seems rapt with awe. To me you speak not. If you can look into the seeds of time, and say which grain will grow and which will not, speak then to me, who neither fear nor beg your favours nor your hate.
Hail,
Hail.
Hail.
lesser than Macbeth and greater.
Not so happy, yet much happier.
Thou shalt get kings, though thou be none. So all hail, Macbeth and Banquo.
Banquo and Macbeth, all hail.
No, wait! Tell me more! By Sinel's death, I know I'm Thane of Glamis, but how of Cawdor, the Thane of Cawdor lives, a prosperous gentleman, and to be king stands not within the prospect of belief, no more than to be Cawdor. Say from whence you owe this strange intelligence, or why upon this blasted heath you stop our way with such prophetic greetings. Speak! I charge you.
The earth hath bubbles, as the water has, and these are of them. Whither are they vanished?
Into the air, and what seemed corporal melted as breath into the wind. Would they had stayed?
Were such things here that we do speak of? Or have we eaten on the insane route that takes the reason prisoner?
Your children shall be kings,
You shall be king.
and Thane of Cawdor too. Went it not so?
To the self-same tune and words.
Peace. The charms wound up.
If we shadows have offended, think but this and all is mended, that you have but slumbered here while these visions did appear, and this weak and idle theme, no more yielding but a dream. Gentles, do not reprehend. If you pardon, we will mend, and as I am an honest puck, if we have unearned luck, then to escape the serpent's tongue, I will make amends ere long. Else the puckle I call. So, good night unto you all.
Oh, Paulina, your gallery have we passed through, not without much content and many singularities. But we saw not that which my daughter came to look upon, the statue of her mother.
As she lived peerless, so her that likeness excels what yet you looked upon, or hand of man hath done. Therefore I keep it lonely apart. But here it is, prepared to see the like as lively mocked as ever, still sleep mock death. Behold and say it is well. I like your silence. It the more shows off your wonder. But yet speak first you, my liege. Comes it not something near?
A natural posture. But yet, Paulina, Hermione was not so much wrinkled, nothing so aged as this seems.
So much the more our Carla's excellence, which lets go by some 16 years and makes it I shall live now.
As now she might have done. So much to my good comfort as it is now piercing to my soul.
And give me leave, and do not say 'tis a superstition that I kneel, and implore her blessing. Lady, dear queen, that ended when I but begun. Give me that hand of yours to kiss.
Oh, patience. The statue is but newly affixed, the colour is not dry. Indeed, my lord, if I had thought the sight of my poor image would thus have brought you, for the stone is mine, I'd not have showed it.
Do not draw the curtain!
No longer shall you gaze on it, lest your fancy may think on it moves.
Let be! Let be. If I were dead, that methinks already. What was he that did make it? See, my lord, would you not deem it breathed? That those veins did verily bear blood? The fixture of her eye has motion in it, as we are mocked with art.
I'll draw the curtain. My lord's almost so far transported that he'll think on it
Oh,
live.
sweet Paulina! Make me to think so 20 years together. No settled senses of the world can match the pleasure of that madness.
Shall I draw the curtain?
No! Not these 20 years.
So long that I stand by and look on.
Either forbear, quit presently the chapel, or resolve you for more amazement. If you can behold it, I can make the statue move indeed, descend and take you by the hand. But then you'll think which I protest against, I am assisted by wicked powers.
What you can make her do, I'm content to look upon. What to speak, I am content to hear, for 'tis as easy to make her speak as move.
Music. Awake her, strike. Strike all that look upon with marvel. Come, I'll fill your grave up. Still not come away. Bequeath to death your numbness, for from him dear life redeems you. You perceive she stirs.
She's warm. This be magic. Lest it be an art lawful as eating.
That she is living. Were it but told you should be hooted at like an old tale, but it appears she lives. Though yet she speak not, mark a little while. Please you to interpose, fair madam. Kneel and pray your mother's blessing. Turn, good lady, our Perdita is found.